Hey everyone, welcome back to SwitchTop. 2025 has been an incredible year for cozy games on the Switch, and today we're counting down the 10 best new releases that'll help you relax and unwind. Whether you're into farming, crafting, or just vibing with cute characters, this list has something for you. Let's jump right in. Until Then is a cozy, narrative-driven experience that blends visual novel storytelling with light, interactive elements, making it a strong fit for players who value atmosphere and character depth over fast-paced mechanics. You follow Mark, a high school student navigating everyday life in a world still shaped by a past catastrophe, where school routines, friendships, music, and quiet personal moments form the backbone of the experience. Gameplay is intentionally gentle, focusing on reading dialogue, making small choices, and occasionally moving through side-scrolling environments that give scenes a lived-in feel, rather than treating them as static backdrops. Subtle minigames, such as simple musical interactions and everyday tasks, are woven naturally into the story to break up long conversations while reinforcing the slice-of-life tone. Narratively, the game explores themes of memory, loss, friendship, and self-discovery, slowly introducing a mysterious, almost supernatural undercurrent without ever losing sight of its human focus. The writing takes its time, allowing relationships and emotions to build through quiet moments instead of dramatic exposition. Pixel art visuals and soft sound design enhance the cozy mood, making each scene feel warm and reflective. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is a cozy, exploration-focused game that blends light adventure mechanics with life simulation elements in a colorful Sanrio world designed for relaxed play. Set on a vibrant tropical island, the experience centers on freely exploring diverse regions such as beaches, forests, and volcanic areas, while completing gentle quests and discovering new activities at your own pace. Gameplay revolves around gathering materials, fishing, cooking, crafting items, and decorating cabins, all of which contribute to restoring the island and unlocking new possibilities. Progression is closely tied to building friendships with a wide cast of familiar Sanrio characters, including Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and Cinnamoroll, by gifting items and helping them with personal requests. As friendship levels grow, new story moments, areas, and tools naturally open up, giving the game a steady but pressure-free sense of advancement. Instead of relying on traditional currency systems, the game emphasizes item exchange and exploration, reinforcing its laid-back rhythm. The story is light and comforting, focusing on themes of friendship, cooperation, and rediscovery as you help bring life back to an abandoned paradise. Date Everything is a cozy yet delightfully unconventional dating simulator that turns everyday life into a playful sandbox of relationships and choices. Set entirely inside your home, the game lets you use special glasses to transform ordinary objects and abstract concepts into fully realized characters, each with their own personality, voice, and storyline. Gameplay revolves around deciding how to spend your limited time each day, choosing which characters to talk to, and how to respond during dialogue-heavy interactions that branch in meaningful ways. Every character supports multiple paths, allowing relationships to develop into friendship, romance, rivalry, or stranger outcomes, giving weight to even small conversational decisions. Progression is driven by curiosity rather than pressure, encouraging you to experiment, replay conversations, and discover hidden sides of characters as their stories unfold. The writing leans heavily on humor, wordplay, and self-aware charm, but beneath the jokes lies a surprisingly thoughtful take on connection, identity, and how relationships evolve. A large, fully voice-acted cast brings energy and warmth to the experience, making the house feel alive and constantly changing as new interactions open up.
And that's especially true for this next game.
That's right. Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything, a game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much everything.
With 100 dateable characters, there are plenty of
This County is a cozy, management-focused game that puts you in charge of a small neighborhood shop, blending light business mechanics with warm, slice-of-life storytelling. Gameplay revolves around running the store day by day, stocking shelves, setting prices, organizing layouts, and responding to customer needs. all through simple, approachable systems that avoid stress or harsh penalties. Instead of chasing profit at all costs, the game encourages balance, asking you to consider how your decisions affect the local community and the people who rely on your shop. As you progress, you unlock new products, upgrade your store, and refine routines that make daily management feel rewarding rather than overwhelming. The story unfolds gradually through interactions with regular customers and townsfolk, each with their own personalities, habits, and small personal struggles. Conversations and repeated visits help build relationships, revealing quiet narrative threads about everyday life, trust, and belonging in a close-knit neighborhood. Visually, the game uses a charming, clean art style that reinforces its cozy tone, while the relaxed pacing makes it ideal for short sessions or longer, reflective play.
Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, stands out as a cozy yet engaging RPG that blends farming, life simulation, and action-driven combat into a smooth, comforting loop. Set in the Eastern-inspired land of Azuma, the game places you in the role of an earth dancer, a guardian able to restore nature and villages affected by a mysterious blight. Gameplay balances daily routines like growing crops, raising creatures, crafting gear, and rebuilding settlements with active exploration and real-time combat against corrupted monsters. Battles feel fluid and approachable, offering multiple weapon types and abilities that keep encounters lively without becoming stressful. Village progression is a core pillar, as reviving seasonal settlements unlocks new activities, characters, and customization options, making every task feel connected to the world's recovery. Social elements remain important, with well-written NPCs, personal storylines, and optional romance that add warmth and motivation beyond pure mechanics. The story unfolds at a relaxed pace, mixing classic JRPG themes like Amnesia and Forgotten Gods with a focus on community and healing rather than high-stakes drama.
Is This Seat Taken is a cozy logic puzzle game that turns everyday social situations into gentle, thoughtful challenges built around empathy and observation rather than pressure. Each level places you in familiar settings like buses, theaters, trains, or events, where you must seat charming, shape-based characters according to their personal preferences and quirks. Some want quiet corners, others need space from noise, smells, or distractions. And solving each puzzle means carefully balancing these needs so everyone feels comfortable. The mechanics are simple and intuitive, relying on drag and drop placement, but the puzzles gradually gain depth as new elements and constraints are introduced, encouraging you to think ahead without ever feeling overwhelmed. There are no timers or harsh penalties, allowing experimentation and relaxed problem-solving at your own pace. A light narrative runs through the experience, following Nat, an aspiring actor whose journey connects the different locations and scenarios, adding warmth and context without distracting from the gameplay. The minimalist art style, soft animations, and pleasant sound design reinforce the calm atmosphere and make each puzzle feel inviting. Tiny Bookshop is a cozy, narrative-focused management game that centers on the simple pleasure of running a small mobile bookshop in a charming seaside town. You travel from spot to spot with your compact shop, carefully choosing which books to stock based on the tastes of the locals you meet, turning each day into a relaxed puzzle of observation and decision-making. Gameplay revolves around recommending the right books to the right people, managing limited shelf space, decorating your shop to create a welcoming atmosphere, and gradually expanding your selection through markets and special finds. There is no pressure-heavy economy or punishing failure. Unsold books carry over, encouraging experimentation rather than optimization. The social side is just as important, with residents offering conversations, personal requests, and small storylines that slowly weave you into the community. These interactions give context to your choices and make selling books feel meaningful rather than mechanical. The story unfolds gently through dialogue and everyday moments, focusing on belonging, routine, and the quiet joy of helping someone discover the perfect book.
Tempopo is a cozy and inventive puzzle game that mixes gentle rhythm mechanics with thoughtful planning in a calm, uplifting way. You play as Hana, a young conductor whose magical musical flowers have been scattered across floating islands, and your goal is to guide the charming Tempopo creatures to recover them. Instead of directly controlling characters, the gameplay focuses on placing action and direction tiles before each level begins, telling the Tempopo how to move, turn, push objects, block paths, or help each other across gaps. Once the music starts, everything unfolds automatically in sync with the beat, turning each puzzle into a small, rhythmic performance where timing and placement matter more than speed. The stages are compact but cleverly designed, gradually introducing new mechanics and obstacles while always allowing unlimited retries, which keeps the experience relaxed and welcoming. Music plays a central role, as every movement follows a steady rhythm, and collected flowers can later be arranged in a personal garden to create soft melodies and harmonies. Visually, the game uses bright colors and playful animations that reinforce its warm tone, while the story remains light and atmospheric, focusing more on mood and discovery than heavy narrative.
Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, is a cozy life simulation RPG that gives players complete freedom to shape their adventure in a colorful fantasy world. At its core is the flexible life system, which lets you switch freely between a wide range of roles, such as warrior-style combat classes, gatherers like miners and anglers, and crafters, including cooks, blacksmiths, and carpenters, each with its own progression and activities. Gameplay blends exploration, light action combat, resource gathering, crafting, and town building into a relaxed loop where you're never forced into a single playstyle, making it easy to focus on whatever feels most enjoyable at the moment. You explore a large island and surrounding areas, complete quests for charming NPCs, collect materials, create equipment and items, and gradually shape and decorate settlements to make the world feel personal. The story follows a whimsical adventure tied to mysterious, time-related events, ancient secrets, and a strange island connected to the past, all told with a gentle tone and playful humor rather than heavy drama. Social interactions and side activities add warmth and personality, encouraging slow, satisfying progression instead of rushing objectives. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar delivers a cozy farming experience with a distinctive focus on community and commerce that sets it apart from more traditional entries in the genre. You settle into Zephyr Town and take charge of a small farm, spending your days growing crops, raising animals, fishing, foraging, and gathering materials while slowly building relationships with the town's residents. What truly defines the gameplay is the weekly bazaar, a lively market where you personally sell your goods instead of simply shipping them away. Preparing for market day becomes a key part of the loop, as you decide what to bring, how to process raw materials into higher value products using windmills and workshops, and how to attract customers with smart stall placement and interaction. This system adds a satisfying layer of strategy without losing the relaxed pacing the series is known for. Between bazaar days, the game returns to a calm rhythm of farm work, exploration, and social events, making progression feel steady and rewarding. The story gently revolves around restoring the town's former prosperity, giving purpose to your daily routines without heavy drama. And there you have it, the top 10 best new cozy games on Nintendo Switch for 2025. From farming sims to narrative adventures, this year has been packed with incredible games perfect for unwinding after a long day. Which one are you most excited to try? Drop your favorites in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to SwitchTop for more Nintendo Switch content. Until next time!